These are some rules that I have in my baking business, my home baking business, that I will stand firm to going forward in 2026. They've always been firm rules, but no exceptions for 2026. All right. So, number one, I do not decorate cake designs that I don't like. Like, honestly, when you choose to work for yourself, you are supposed to enjoy every moment of it. Well, I think so. And if I'm going to be completing a cake that is just a pain from the start to the finish, like, I'm not going to be enjoying the process, and no, I'm not going to be taking that order. Another thing, accepting orders for like 6 cupcakes. There are exceptions to this. If I'm having a cake sale, like for example, if I'm having Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's Day, if I'm having a cake sale, I do 6 cupcakes. I do even 4 cupcakes if I'm having a cake sale. However, like on a regular basis, you can't just message to say you'd like 6 cupcakes. Unless I'm already baking cupcakes of the same flavor that you want on that day that you want it, or I just happen to be baking some cupcakes, then that's your lucky day. But normally I don't accept less than an order of 12. Honestly, if I'm just going to be turning the oven on to bake 6 cupcakes, it's really not worth it. And if I'm not doing things that will help the business to grow and benefit the business financially, honestly, it's not a wise business move. And 2026, it's my year to win, eh? So, wise business choices only. Another thing I do in my business, I always accept a 50% deposit. I don't even call it a deposit, because when you say deposit, people tend to think that they can get it back. So be careful of the terms that you use in your business, all right? So I don't really say deposit. You make a 50% down payment, non-refundable down payment, and the balance of your payment is to be made minimum 3 days before your order is due to be collected. So full payment on all of my orders, and it depends. So those are for like celebration cakes. Wedding cakes, I kind of take my payments a little bit earlier, because when it comes down to the last few weeks of your wedding, people just want to be focusing on fitting in their wedding dress, getting the pimples off their face, getting all the fine details together, and not concerned about, completing payment. So I just get that out of the way. Most of my couples, well, I haven't had a couple that's not happy with that as yet. So that's the plan, to continue doing that going forward. Another thing that I don't do, like, I don't accept payment. Like, you don't order your cake and then pay for it when you collect it. I've literally had people say to me, like, what if they don't like the cake? I don't go to Tesco's and like bite into something and be like, oh, I don't like it, so I'm not going to pay for it. Or no. So I have very tight contracts that I send out to all of my clients. I sign, you sign, we both read. We have photograph references to look back to, so that we know that you're getting what you want, I know what you're getting, you know what you're getting, and we are on the same page, so that there will be no disappointments when it comes to delivering your cake. Another thing that I don't do, I do not exactly replicate another cake design. Honestly, even if it's my very own cake, even if I decorated that cake and you sent me my own cake picture, it's very hard sometimes to exactly replicate a cake. However, I pride myself to be a very talented cake artist. And whatever cake I put out, it's a cake that I myself would celebrate with. And that is just to give you peace of mind that when you do order a cake from me, I will always give you my best work. So don't be afraid. And why you want a cake to be exactly replicated? Don't you want something that's unique to you to celebrate with? That's the aim, all right? So for 2026, try to get your cakes unique. Huh? Tell your baker, think outside the box. Create something very special and unique for me. And let me tell you a little secret. Whenever my clients give me free reign to design their cake, I promise you, you always get more than what you've paid for. That's it for today. If you have any questions, drop them down below. Also, if you have any rules in your business that you stand firm to, share them down below in the comment section. I'd love to see them. Have a good day.